Man, this is a perspective that I want to talk about that I've never said it like this before on the channel. When it comes to these witches and warlocks, the bad energies in the world that might possibly affect your life. But when you think about this, if you are chosen, it will affect you the most out of anybody else. For the simple fact that the chosen ones are tested the most, because we know what's going on. If you look at everybody else in their current situations, it just seems like people easily and effortlessly get things going on with other people, and that's because they are clueless. They don't know what's happening to them in plain sight. Just like it might have happened to us in the past. We did not understand what was happening to us in plain sight, which made it easy to get with certain people, which made it easy to have a whole bunch of friends around to make it easy to have that girl in your life. That's because at one point we did not have the information and data and experience, the wisdom that we have now. So this is why we will get tested the most. This is why these things will affect us the most, because we can see it. They want to test us because it's almost like they know we know. They know we know what's going on. They feel afraid because of our conscience. So they have to test us extra hard. Because we're not easy. We are very much so in our way, which is the right way. And they know this deep down, subconsciously. And that's why they're going to test us, because they don't want to relinquish anything. But back then, years and years and years and years and years ago, we were much easier ourselves because we didn't understand. But it's a different ball game now. You have your spiritual awakening. You wake up to the reality that you were chosen. And things happen. This is going to make people test you even harder, not the other way around. It's going to make them test you even harder. For the simple fact, they can't get you like this. That's why there's tests. Everybody else would be tested as hard as we get tested by the outside world if they weren't so damn easy and didn't have the experience. If they had the experience and they knew about something, it wouldn't be so easy for them either. But it's easy because they're getting themselves into something that's going to later destroy their life. And that's not what we're going to do, because we've been involved in things already that has taken a toll on us and has impacted our lives in a negative way. The fact that we know that stuff now makes it hard for people to mess with us. And that's why people have to test us so hard. And a lot of the time, these individuals are just playing themselves, so most people ain't ready for anything, bro. If you really look at the world, most people ain't ready for relationships. Most people ain't ready for marriages. Most people ain't ready for even having the right friends around them, bro. So when you're the right kind of thing and you're the real deal in every aspect of life, it's not going to be easy to make all these friends. Like, most people are dumb, bro. Like I said in previous videos, I'm convinced majority of the world is literally mentally challenged. It might not look like it, but bro, if you connect with their mind, it's like, what is this? This is some basic bullshit. Like, can you really not do better than this? Can you not think better than this? Like, is this really what it is? It's completely crazy. That's what makes me question if half the world is literally retarded. But man, once you have that spiritual awakening, bro, it's not like, oh, you get this girl now, you get this guy now, you get all these friends now, things just are so good now. No, it's like the opposite. Because most of the world is just trying to F with you anyway, bro. And when you don't have the knowledge, when you don't have the experience, when you don't have any of that, you're bound to get screwed over first before anything good ever happens. The way things actually happen and work is people have been through a little bit of experience, realize what's what, had an awakening to an extent, and then those people come together and make it right. As for the others, it's going to be a bunch of clown world type stuff. They're going to be clowning on each other. Things are going to be happening. And someone's going to get the bad end of that stick. And then, if they live up to it themselves, they can have an awakening and come back and do things right. But a lot of people just go down. You have to rise from whatever you go through in life, and witches will affect you. All this witchcraft, all this kind of stuff. Whatever you want to call it. All the lies, all the manipulation, all the deception, it's all witchcraft. It's all to destroy your life and your existence. But if you're tough enough, if you're strong enough, if you're smart enough, you will allow that to build yourself up. You'll become awakened. It will awaken the beast inside of yourself, just like it has done for me. And this makes people test you very hard. All the other people in the world is going to test you very hard when you become the best version of yourself. Things ain't going to come so easy all the time. Things is going to be, there's going to be a lot of shit testing, bro, from all angles. And that's kind of how she goes. Because they know you know. By the way they talk to you, by the way the conversations are. You know. People, most of these individuals, bro, they're used to being able to mess with people. They're used to being able to have the upper hand. But when it comes to you, it's different. Because you've been that person before that has gotten screwed, and you know what it's like. So it's like they're testing you. They're seeing who you are. They're testing the waters, but you're also testing them in a way where it's like you're understanding what they're doing. You're not necessarily testing them. You're seeing what they're trying to do by the way they conversate with you and by the way things are happening. And don't be surprised if this kind of stuff happens to yourself if you think you're chosen. Because it's going to happen to every single one of us. Constantly. Things ain't going to just go amazingly. You're not just going to level up and things are going to be every aspect of your life is on point and things just are so easy with everybody else. Things might be easy the way you got things going on with yourself. You might have your life in order, but it's not going to be easy all the time when it comes to other people until it is easy, until things are together, until trust is earned, until things are just right. And then what do I tell you guys all the time on this channel? Get with your people and fall off. And when I say fall off, flip off the rest of the crazy ass world we're living in. Get with your people and live a life worth living. Because there's far too much witchcraft. There's far too much of this bullshit going on today. All the games, all the manipulation. It's just old to me, man. It's just old. Like, you can see it coming a mile away. Like, jeez, man. You can see it coming an absolute century away. There comes a time where people have to wake the fuck up, bro. And start seeing what's real and start doing what's right. People, you know, when you're a rare breed, people don't know what to think at first, man. That's why I'm saying you're gonna get tested. Eventually you're gonna land on something that's really good for yourself, but you're gonna be tested a lot because they haven't seen anything like you before. Wait a minute. This guy's different. Wait a minute. This girl over here, she's different. We have never seen this attitude before. We have never seen this kind of responses, behavior before. We ain't never seen this. Most people are easy, bro. People's just used to just having their way with them. They're completely oblivious to what they're doing. But with yourself, you've been through it. You understand what's going on. You understand all this kind of stuff. So if you believe witchcraft is happening to you, it's all a test. The bad part is not knowing it's happening. It's not the fact that it's happening. It's the fact that you don't know it's happening when it is happening. So when it's happening and you think it's going on, that's a pretty good sign. Because you want to be aware, you want to be self-aware. You don't want to get screwed. Nobody wants to get screwed over. We've all been there. Things have happened. And that's when we got to get better and bounce back and climb back and become victorious. Because it's going to build us up. And we're going to end up rejecting the people that have screwed us over, and it's going to be an amazing time. It's a great time to be alive in that case. You've been dipping. You've been dodging. But guess what? We back. Where we're supposed to be. Doing the things we're doing. And it's only going to get better over time. Unfortunately, in the meantime, the games, the witchcraft is still going to be there until it is not. Because that's what people do. If it wasn't so much so like that, things would be a lot easier when it comes to people, but it's just not. That's the way the world is today. People are so untrustworthy of each other. People are so crazy today, bro. Like, there comes a time where you set yourself apart and you're like, you know what? This is all a bunch of bullshit. I'm setting myself apart. People are so retarded. Half the world. So, I'm just going to do what I do, and we just pray to God we link up with the right people we're supposed to be with, because this is crazy. And that's the right mentality to have, bro. There's only so much you can do. Like, I've hit those points a long time ago. Like, I'm sick and tired of people, bro. I'm literally disappointed in all you. You are all failures to me. So every last one of you, I'm out. I'm going my way. I'm going to do it the right way, because y'all are doing it the wrong way. And I'm going to link with the right people, and that's what's going to happen, because you all absolutely suck. You should be ashamed of yourselves. Pathetic. Ronald Crackhead McDonald over there. Do a backflip, bitch. Impress me. I'm sick of it. These witches and warlocks, bruh. It's time to step away and start to do some real shit. Without them. Because they ain't got it in them. You do, they don't. They're going to try to play all these little fairy tale type of games. Casting their wands like Harry Potter or some shit. And you're just going to dip. Because you've seen enough. This is bullshit. We out. We gone. and we ain't returning here. We're gonna go our way, which is the right way. And it's quite the journey. But it is 1000% worth it. The last thing you want to be is some naive person getting tossed every which way you could possibly think or turn. That's the worst position you could possibly be in as a human being. You see it happening today, bro. Like, some of these guys are so clueless in the relationships they're in. They're just following the lead of their woman. Their woman is going crazy on social media, drinking, doing all these crazy activities, and it's just like the guy's just there, just along for the ride. Not leading, not knowing what the hell's going on. But I know what's going on. He's being used. He's just there temporarily. He ain't gonna be in the picture. He's wasted so many years of his life thinking it was the right thing to do, just to do what his woman wants to do all the time, follow her lead, focus on all this fun and partying, until you look back and realize that was a huge mistake. As a man, you must set boundaries. You must do what you have to do as a man. We lack that in the world, and it's what we must do. Because it's us who win in the end. It's us who are wanted by these same women. Women will waste your time and screw you over, all to come to somebody who's got it together in the end. That's what happens. It's completely insane. Like, I've been that guy, bro, at a young age. Like, your first experience is when you're a teenager and you go through it. And it's not like I was that guy going through all these experiences and just doing whatever she wants to do all the time, but I had the experience to see what it was like to date these types of girls so that they breed in this day and age. And it's a waste of time as a man. If you don't have your shit completely together, it's a waste of time. Don't even bother. Don't even bother. Just get up and go your own way as a man and do what you got to do. That's the only answer. That's the only way. If you're doing it any other way, you're a complete moron. If you think you should just be accepted as you are, you're going to find out that that's just not the way it is. You might be able to get her for a hot second, for a tiny second. She's going to be gone. And there's going to be you with nothing. There's going to be you with no results. Bro, I woke up at like 18 years old to this bullshit. 18. Thank Jesus. There's guys who continue to go through their 20s, naive as hell, because they had barely any experience when they were younger, because they couldn't even pull the girls in the first place. I was fortunate enough that I could pull the girls in the first place to get that experience, and it served me going forward in life in my 20s, doing what I should have been doing. These guys lack experience. These guys are being used. These guys are placeholder boyfriends, and they're going to wake up to the reality. That's what it was the whole damn time. Their whole lives are down the drain. Their whole lives had zero meaning. It made no sense because they followed a woman. You don't follow a woman. You have a life to live. You have 24 hours in a day for how many years you live. That's what it is. You have to maximize those 24 hours. And she has a place within those 24 hours, but she don't come first. That's not how it goes. Your purpose comes first. All the work you do comes first. When it comes to friends, when it comes to relationships, when it comes to anything, those things do not come first. Your little fun does not come first. You building yourself into the man you're supposed to be comes first. This is how you're going to avoid a whole lot of bullshit. And you'll be entangled in a whole lot of gang shit. There's a whole lot of gang shit going on. Oh my God. That's where you will be. You see, that's not where you want to be. You want to have your shit straight. You want to have your shit together. You want to have some power as a man. In fact, lots of it. You don't want to be just some lackadaisy clown in the world. Oh my God, opportunity here. Let's just try this and get completely manipulated and turned into witchcraft. You're just a puppet, bro. You're just being controlled by some bimbo. By some loosey-goosey, crazy-ass, psychotic person. To be honest. It is what it is. When you realize how silly all this stuff truly is, it becomes a laughing stock. It's hilarious, bro. It genuinely is. But this stuff is real. This stuff does go this way, and you have to be awake. If you're not, you're screwed. So much time, so many years of your life is going to be wasted, and sometimes that's what has to happen in order for you to wake up. I had a few years of my life wasted, and it pissed me off enough, let alone turning 40 or 50 and oh my God, 20-year divorce with this narc psychopathic wife, and my life's down the drain. That's a complete nightmare on earth. Nightmare on earth. You stayed that asleep the whole damn time. I could see, you get away with a few years of getting screwed over, but bro, to go that long, that's just crazy. That's just insane. We need purpose, bro. Everybody needs purpose. Even women need purpose. And it's very important. Because when you have your life together, that's when things make sense. And most of the world does not have their lives together, bro. Like, studies and statistics do not lie. It does not lie. But anyway, I'll leave this video with that, and I said enough. You guys understand the point. If you gotta watch it a second time, watch it a second time. Don't feel free to go watch my other videos on this topic as well. This is just another different way of explaining this type of stuff and the truth and the realities to this. And I wish everybody nothing but the best in these situations, and try to make sure you're awake as much as possible, because you're gonna need it in today's day and age, because that's what's going on the most today. You talk to one person, you understand this person ain't know a damn thing. They're just completely gone. They're gonna try to manipulate you. They don't trust you for no reason. Even if you're a trustworthy person, it's like, I don't trust anybody. It's like, people are half retarded, bro. They don't understand what's in front of them. If you understand yourself, you can understand what's in front of you. That's why so many people are going crazy, because they don't even trust themselves. When you trust yourself, you can understand what's in front of you, and that's when you can build off of something very good. And if it ain't like that, ain't shit gonna work.